not. I'm live right now. I didn't plan on going live at all, not this late. Um, I didn't really have, like, I don't even know where to begin with what I'm trying to say. It's, for those of you that don't know or are watching this at a later time because we didn't announce this last minute. This is, it's something that I don't even know where to begin with, and I just posted the article right now, and I don't even want to say it, hoping that this is some kind of bullshit April Fool's prank, but it's March. Um, so I have a news article from. Let me just go ahead and pull it up. Remove the image I have. Let me increase the size real quick. Increase the size. I'll read this and then we'll talk about it a little bit. See how that works. Okay. So, I hate fucking ads from the internet. So, the article reads Dragon Ball creator Akira Toriyama passes away at 68. Akira Toriyama, the critically acclaimed creator of Dragon Ball, has passed away at the age of 68, according to a post on X by Dragon Ball's official Twitter account. The beloved manga creator level leaves behind an inaccessible legacy and will certain. I know I misread that. I fucked up. I'm dyslexic. I read shit wrong. Will certainly be missed by his loved ones and fans across the globe. On March 1st, Toriyama passed away at 68 from an acute subdural hematoma, according to Dragon Ball's X account. The post goes on to say that a small funeral service has been held with Toriyama's immediate family, and that fans should avoid sending flowers or other gifts. This is on X. This is from Dragon Ball Official. However, he left many manga titles and works of art to this world. Thanks to the support of many people around the world, he has been able to continue his creative activities for over 45 years. We hope that Akira Toriyama's unique world of creation continues to be beloved by everyone for a long time to come. We inform you this sad news with gratefulness for your kindness during his lifetime. Funeral service was held with his family and very few relatives. Following his wishes for tranquility, we respectfully inform you that we would not accept flowers, condolence gifts, visitings, offerings, and others. Also, we ask you to refrain from conducting interviews with his family. Future plans for a commemorative gathering is not decided. We will let you know when it's confirmed. We deeply thank you for your understanding and support as always. This was published on March 8th, 2024 by Bird Studios. Unfortunately, it appears as though Toriyama had a whole wide variety of projects in the works at his time of passing. This undoubtedly includes his continued duties at working on Dragon Ball Super manga, as well as Toriyama's involvement with the upcoming Dragon Ball Daima anime. Akira Toriyama leaves behind. Okay, so this is kind of like extension. This is off of Screen Rant, who are pretty reliable when it comes to reporting this kind of stuff. Um, yeah, so it's I just don't have words to put into it right now. Let me get a better image. This isn't something I was prepared to do. What's up, Farknocker? Thank you for joining me. I don't expect a wide audience. I don't expect a lot of people to come on. I don't expect people to watch or anything. Maybe tomorrow when there's a little bit more traction. But yeah, unfortunately, Akira Toriyama did pass away a few days ago, and they already had funeral services for him, and they just made the announcement that he's gone. Akira Toriyama's gone, and it's, you know, let me look at the date. It's crazy because Friday I felt so shitty. Like this weekend, I just felt bad. Like, I didn't want to do shit. I felt so horrible. We didn't. I've just felt so depressed lately, especially this past weekend. I just felt even more depressed. And like, I didn't know Akira Toriyama. I never met him. It's not like we were. But you know, I love Dragon Ball, and I really appreciate. And I like all his other works. Like I like Dragon Quest. I have Blue Dragon on the Xbox 360. That's one of the few Xbox 360 games that's 4 disc. I like Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross. I liked a lot of his work, and he was great. And he created Dragon Ball, which he didn't expect to be as big as it was, and it. And I don't even know how I feel. Like I do feel horrible. I feel sad. Like I'm depressed. It's it's sad because like it's crazy to think that death comes for everybody, and like we know we're all gonna die. Like there's no sugarcoating it. I'm sorry. I don't even know if we should postpone. Doesn't even feel like a real podcast, a real show, a real live stream. I'm just kind of here talking, just venting. Like I knew I had to come online and say something. I had to say something. I had to come on here and be like, I couldn't. I didn't. I did. I literally debated within 60 seconds. Do I go online right now and say something and have nobody watch it? Is nobody going to see it? Is nobody going to join? Or do I just wait until tomorrow? Maybe in the morning, maybe after work. And it's there's a quote. It's there's a quote that says the idea is not to live forever. It is to create something that will. That saying, I remember reading it when I was in college, when I was in my 20s. And I remember reading it, and I remember it stuck with me. I tried to create a cosplay group that did skits called Team Dark Hope. Yes, it sounds very emo. And then I tried to do anime unrated. This is when I was more focused central on anime. Then I tried to go solo once again as the Great Saiyaman, which I kind of still am solo, but whatever. I do have help. We did the Planet Vegeta Presents for the parties. Uh, my and then we started Geeks Five Ever, and Geeks Five Ever is the thing that I created that even if I walked away, it would still be around. It would be a brand. It would, yeah, no, do what you have to do. Hell, you have to go for your aliases and realness, suspension, despite never meeting you. Love this work and always will. Yeah, I know. I know Dragon Ball, Sandland, maybe not so much Blue Dragon, but all his other things, Doctor Slump, Dragon Quest. Those will always continue. Dragon Ball is going to continue, despite what a lot of anime fans uh, think or do. Dragon Ball is always going to be around. It's just it's hard to imagine, him dying. He's only 68. I know that's some people would consider that a full life. Some people would still consider that a tad bit young. And it doesn't matter how old he was. It's the thought of death that escapes us. That we know, like I said earlier, I know we all know we're gonna go. We all know we're gonna die. We all know that eventually our time will come. But people don't admit, like, it's frightening. It can be frightening. It can be scary. It can be heartbreaking. Because if you like the thought of not existing or afterlife or all that, it's the thought of just like living a life without those people that were a part of your, like, there are people that are gone. People that I grew up with. My grandfather died last year, the day before Valentine's, and that was my mother's father, and then my grandfather from my dad's side died in July the same year the bullshit with Anime Matsuri happened, and that's why I have so much resentment for them. A childhood friend of mine named Andrew passed away last year. I'm sorry, he passed away before my grandfather did, and he was only like 2 years younger than me. Zachary, who was going to be a part of Geeks If I Ever, died. He had it. He passed away. A friend of ours named Oliver took his own life. Fox, he died. He was on a machine. They had him hooked up to a machine, and he was on life support. They pulled the plug, and he didn't make it. He, despite what he had an accident, just didn't make it. There was a friend of mine in middle school that got killed by a cop. I looked up to Eddie Guerrero. He died. Look at Selena. She's a celebrity, but she was 22 when she was killed. Look at Tupac. He died. He was killed. There are people that we miss, that we know, that we love, that we wish we could just have one more minute with. Yeah, no, with my grandfather, we knew, and we tried to fight it, but it happened, and we had to acknowledge it, and it hurts. Death is not something we like to think about or dwell on or just concentrate on. It's We're gonna do something at AllCon for Akira Toriyama. We're gonna do something at Comic Palooza for Akira Toriyama. We were gonna do a Dragon Ball podcast special in December this year. Now we're definitely gonna make sure it happens. It's gonna be a two-parter. One on Monday, December 2nd, and one on Tuesday, December 3rd. December 3rd, the day that the Dragon Ball manga debuted 40 years ago. Akira leaves the legacy of Dragon Ball, which turns 40 this year. Well, guys, not much more for me to say. It's late. This was not planned. This was not something we had. This is not something that I'm gonna ask somebody if somebody could help me. I want to no, just we're gonna plan something special for Akira Toriyama to remember Akira, to remember his legacy, his creation, his baby that is his mangas, Doctor Slump, Dragon Ball, Sandland. His legacy will always live on. You know, fame, fortune comes, goes, but the time that we spend with our loved ones will always be cherished forever. Memories that last, those will always, the memories that are left behind will always live forever. Akira created Dragon Ball. He created many different anime and manga. Did work on video games, and I know at this point I'm kind of just repeating myself, but like I said, it's surreal to think about because I was literally sitting here. Not gonna lie to you. I was sitting here watching Ricky's to Nikki, the movie with John Cena in it on Amazon, and I was playing Power World, and yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. Farnaker, I'll see you at Alcon next week. We'll be back Monday with our regular podcast. And, yeah, guys, we'll see you later.